Hey, good afternoon. Sorry I'm a little late getting started, but I'm here now. That's all that matters, right? We had some internet difficulties in the office here. This is the SEO Tear Down. And like last 2 weeks ago, I do not have a business to tear apart their site. That's okay. We're still working on that. But we're going to continue the conversation about keyword research. I don't have a lot of time today, but I have some. I have a few minutes, and I'm going to share keyword research. So first of all, if you're not sure what to do as far as on-page SEO, and that's primarily what we're focused on here, there is a checklist available on my website, scottgombar.com. That's SEOTTGOMBAR.com. And just scroll down past the slider, and you'll see a place where you can get that on-page SEO checklist. It's 12 parts, so you'll get a checklist to go through, and it'll tell you exactly what you need to do to make sure your website is optimized by today's standards, not yesterday's standards, not 5 years ago standards, today's standards. And one of the 12 areas that you're going to need to work on is your keywords. You can't just say, hey, I want to be found for plumbing and think you're going to be able to rank for plumbing in your area. It doesn't work that way anymore. Maybe at one time, it might have worked for you. It doesn't really work that way anymore today. Now, there are some factors that might help you ranking for plumbing. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to get everything set up. I came in hot. Internet was down. So we're having some difficulties here. And I need my second screen, and I don't have it at the moment. So just bear with me as I work on that. So anyway, if you don't know what keywords to use for your on-page SEO or your SEO in general, then you're going to fail, because ranking for a term as vague as plumbing is going to be extremely difficult. Let's see, where is the cable for my monitor here? I don't see it. Just one thing after the other, huh? All right, there it is. Oh. Bear with me, people. Still not getting it. There we go. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice not to tie up the cables. Here we go. Now we're making progress. All right. Sorry, everybody. I'm back. So I came in hot, just left the meeting, got here with less than 5 minutes to spare. Came in my office and the internet was down. So that's why and I had to reconnect my laptop to everything. So that's why we're dealing with this mess right now. So keyword research is step one of on-page SEO. And I'm going to share a couple things with you now. So I have my checklist. Oh, apparently I can't share anything. I'm not sure what's going on there. Let's try this. Nope, don't want to do that. Well, this is fun. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Is this fun or what? Having some difficulties. Let's try this now. Well, all right. We're just going to have to continue the way we're going right now. So keyword research on my checklist, I have a few sites listed that can help you with that keyword research. And those sites, in order, on my checklist, that is, the keyword planner is first. Now, keyword planner may not always give you the most accurate results, but they'll give you an idea of which keywords to use. And here's what I mean by that. We're going to use plumbing as the example. If I go to the keyword planner, just Google keyword, excuse me, Did I mention I'm also sick? Yeah. Came back from Cuba. That's why there was no show last week. Came back from Cuba and started getting sick almost immediately after getting back. Wonderful, right? So I'm in Connecticut. I'm going to go to keyword planning tool. Just all you have to do is Google it. And I'm only going to do Connecticut for now. And I'm going to put in plumbing. You can put in a website. You can put in a keyword, a keyword phrase, a landing page, a product category. It didn't change to Connecticut for me, though. Hang on. Remove United States. Add Connecticut. All right. So we're going to research plumbing. Click on get ideas. And I'm just doing the word plumbing in Connecticut. So what I come up with is that plumber, ER at the end, gets 1,300 searches a month in Connecticut compared to plumbing, which I don't even see on the list here. Plumber misspelled gets 110. So there's another thing to keep in mind. Common misspellings of words. So PLUMMER gets 110 searches, whereas plumbing services only gets 30 searches a month. So what it tells me is I would rather focus on the word plumber than plumbing. What it also tells me is there's things here like toilet repair, clogged toilet, clogged drain, some common things that might happen as a result of plumbing mishaps, right? Best plumbing is searched 210 times a month. Drain, I told you plumber misspelled. Drainage pipe. So versus, let's see, the plumber is only searched 10 times a month. So that's a starting point. Then we move over to Google Trends and see what's trending. Just google.com/trends, I believe. Yes. And what's trending? So I put in my keyword again, plumbing, and it's going to tell me what's trending as it relates to plumbing. And it remains fairly steady for a few years now. You know, in the 78, 75, it spiked a little bit in, looks like middle of 2013 or early 2014, got 86. But it stayed pretty much within that range, high 70s, low 80s. And so now, you know, plumbing is probably not the best example when it comes to trending topics. Here's a reason, though. Here's the big reason why you're going to want to check trending, because if something, I talked to someone last week about the iPhone 7, if that is a trending news story, news stories are going to show up at the top of Google search results and push down any other search results that might come up temporarily, but that will happen. All right. Then we could go to SpyFu or SEM Rush, and both of those sites will help us find out. You know, you can put in a competitor site or you can put in keywords, but it'll help us determine the same thing that the keyword planner told us. So I'm going to put in plumbing. Well, here, you know what? Let's do a competitor site. Let's do plumber in CT. Who's a plumber in CT? Riley Plumbing and Heating. Riley, I'm going to pick on your website. I don't know you. You're in Central Connecticut, so you must be near me somewhere, but we're going to pick on you. So if Riley ever sees this, let him know that I picked on him. I put in his website, plumbers, and he was pretty smart about this. Plumber, Kensington, Connecticut. So that is actually, I think, 2 towns above me. And I can see the keywords that they're using. So it shows me competitors, or the keywords. And let me rephrase that. The keywords that they might be focusing on, intentionally or not intentionally. Keyword SEO keywords. So SpyFu, I'm using SpyFu and SEM Rush. is pretty similar. It actually shows no results for that website. Not good. That means they're not doing their job. So maybe I'll reach out to them. Who knows? Let's see. So I've got eLocal plumbers. No, I don't want that. That's a directory. My plumber, my zip plumbers. Let's try that. So they have 737 organic keywords. Now, SpyFu is only going to show you the first 5, and then you have to pay to join to see the rest. So local plumber, find a plumber, plumbing directory. So it looks like it might be a directory as well. But, you know, with that being said, make sure that your website, if I'm a plumber, I should be listed on all these directory sites. Because what's likely to happen, and what did happen when I searched for plumber in Connecticut, is the directories are going to show up on the first page. So make sure that you're listing your business on relevant directories. I got a few more minutes, then I got to sign off. I'm actually going to be on a podcast today with oh, wrong thing. I don't have it here. But I'm going to be on a... Oh, that's right. I'm looking at the wrong day. Here we go. Lance Tomashiro. Matter of fact, let me get Skype up. We're going to do this over Skype. So we'll be hopefully talking about SEO as well. We'll see. It's his show, so he'll tell me what we're going to talk about. So I went to SpyFu, found out that the top 7 keywords on this directory are local plumber. There's a keyword to focus on. Okay. Word tracker. Of course, you're going to use Google Analytics as well. Google Analytics will tell you what is currently trending on your website. So it may not be what people may. I'll give you a perfect example. On my website, it's not really a focus of my business, although I do it. I manage Instagram accounts for businesses. And there's only 3 or 4 businesses that I do this for. But people come to my website for a blog post about Instagram for business on a fairly regular basis. It is one of the top keyword searches on my website. So check Google Analytics, see what people are coming to your website for now, today. Then go to Word Tracker, and you can put in your keywords. So let's put in plumbing again. And it tells me the search volume. Now this is based on US, I believe. So keep that in mind before you use this, because what might be relevant in California might not be relevant in Connecticut. So let's do plumbing in CT. And I get plumbing supplies, Norwich, Connecticut gets 43 searches on a monthly basis. And then the rest are names. So I have Putnam Plumbing, Merrick Plumbing spelled wrong. Aversa, Allen's, Caruso, Best. All right. So, by the way, use your competitors' names in your keyword plan. If it's a competitor that gets a lot of searches, it's worth adding to your keyword list. And then finally, you have the Moz Keyword Explorer. Moz, if you don't know, Rand Fishkin, probably one of the top SEO people in the world. The Keyword Explorer is a free tool on their website. It may be free to a point. Yeah, try free. So, don't rely on it heavily. You're going to have to put out some money if you really want to get detailed information. But again, plumbing, I put in plumbing, and this shows me that the search volume is 118 to 300,000. But it also tells you the difficulty. And why is that important? Because you'll learn, if I put in plumbing, the difficulty score is a 62, whereas plumber is probably a little more difficult. Yeah, 78. So the higher the score, the less chance you have of ranking on the first page, because you're going to have to do some work. It's going to take some time, blog posts, web pages, and all kinds of stuff to get you ranked for the keyword you want. That's why I say keyword phrases, long tail keywords. Don't just use the word plumbing or plumber in CT, plumbing in California, things like that. Clogged drain in New Haven County. That's just part of the organic search. But so you're also going to want to make sure you set up your Google My Business page. You're going to want to make sure, maybe you're going to do some advertising. It's up to you on that one. But you have 3 opportunities right there to rank on the first page of Google if it's done right. So the ads, the 3-pack, which will soon become the 2-pack, and then finally the organic search results. So that's all I got for you this week. As I mentioned, I have to jump on to a podcast. I will talk to you again next week. Hopefully we have a business to do this with. And until next week, search.